Hi, my name is Vincent Belcastro and I am the Scrum Master for Team Ctrl+F at the University of Georgia. We are currently in MIST 4620S with Dr. Sesay. This is our project to develop a access request system for the Athena ERP at the University of Georgia. So this is Sprint 2. So I will go through the different user stories that we have for this sprint. First being manage request, which is actually a spillover from sprint 1, kind of finishing what we started there, as well as user stories manage user account and manage data steward account. And then from there I will cover the access or process access request user story, as well as the generate request status report user story. So to begin, we can go and look at Object Manager here. We can go and look at requests. If we scroll down right here. So as you can see here, we were able to create this request and get it deployed out into Salesforce. The description here is, like it says, is the information about the request provided from the requester when they make a request. So I'm just going to run through the objects in Object Manager and then show you what they look like in the actual app. So there was that. We have the data steward object that we created. This is a custom object as well. And you can see that here, also deployed information about the person in charge of the data, of course. And then lastly, we have the requester object, also known as the user. We have it down as requester because it is the person making the request. And here it is, deployed. Information about the person requesting to access the system. So I will actually go into the app now. Let's see, get this pulled up. Alright, so here we are actually. We are in requesters. So we can actually look at different requesters. These are made up people. Kind of some test data, if you will. But you can view these different requesters and their information here. So you can see. So Maria Tomletti, she is a requester looking for access in our system. You can see the same kind of thing with John Smith. And as requesters make requests into the system, they will be added into this database here. So now, from here, we can go and we can look at data stewards. There's a fewer of these, but Mark Howard here, for example, same kind of thing. It's just a data steward, and they actually have the access to viewing the requests that are made. Speaking of the requests, we can exit out of this and look at that object here. So, for example, request 1, as that loads, you can see that it's connected to the requester, which was Jack Haynes, and we just viewed Mark Howard, the data steward, so that gives Mark Howard the ability to approve or deny the request that is made. Alright, so from here, I'm going to go to reports actually. So I can show you that the request history report that we made, the description here is actually just a instruction for how to create this. We do the report in this application. You can add and order the columns that we want and filter for needed information, and of course save. So if I click on this, we can actually look at what the report looks like. As this loads. Alright, so here's the report. It's based on these requests that were made by those requesters. They actually don't have any elapsed time or decision yet because they are, again, fake data, and we have not made a decision on these fake people and fake requests. But you can see that this report shows the ID of the request first, as well as the requester. You can put them on hold with a pick list here, and then elapsed time is actually what this is sorted on. So although although the requests haven't really been made, you can see that it is ascending in time. So, and then of course we have when it was edited and what they did. So we have all that tracked in one report. So from here, we actually don't have any process access request for the user story there, because we were actually uncertain as of right now, as this is being recorded, of where to put instructions for processing an access request for the data steward, and we actually will know today, later in class, whether or not that is something that we should do, and if so, where we will do that. So thank you for watching, and I look forward to meeting back with you for Sprint 3.